Okay, good morning. And in this tutorial, I will be teaching you how to, well, this is going to be the tutorial for the X's and O's game, Tic Tac Toe. As you can see, you press a button, which fills in, so that's an X, and then good to go. So whenever this is on, that means I can press a button, and it'll be fine, no mistakes. So here, behind the buttons, we have redstone torches. These connect to lines specifically. So like this one attaches to this one, that there, right? These go into repeaters with more redstone torches on the other side. Pretty basic stuff. And then these black lines are just currently heading into, uh, each black line connects to one of those buttons, and they head into one of these things. I'll go over that in a second. Um, and then if you're wondering, these redstone, once this turns on, gets powered by the observer detects it, powers that or whatever, and up. So and then that goes up here, goes into this repeater. It's on 4 ticks, so press it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes into this pulse extender. Because this is Bedrock, you have to use redstone. But if this was Java, you'd be able to use note blocks, and then you wouldn't really need this pulse extender, and you would be able to have a T flip flop, which I took part of this from Mumbo Jumbo in his collab with the computational redstone master looking dude. And Mumbo used pistons, which are different in Java. So the pulse extender heads into this block, which with this repeater layout means that if a redstone signal goes into here, um, this will turn off. Like it's like a button, or it's like a lever without the lever part. And then this green will head into. I'll show you that later. It'll head into there. This. Wait, where does this go? Oh yeah, and then this heads into the piston. The piston goes down, and then it powers on and off. This. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really didn't need the piston, but I wanted the piston. So yeah, you can really just connect, um, like this output. So you need this here, these 4, and then you can really just get rid of this redstone dust right here. You can connect that with the line that's down here. You really don't need that piston. That was just over exaggerating from me. Oops. Um, Next, I'll talk about these little quadrants right here. So you have obviously your 9 by 9, or oh my gosh, your 3 by 3, right? Your redstone lamps. It's gonna be like so. This is powering that. I'm gonna make sure you like actually get frames of everything. This also works on Java. This little layout. Redstone or these repeaters power both these. So then this powers that, and then that powers that, and then this repeater powers this block, which powers the redstone lamp, which is outside. Just in case you wanted to know. Glass, transparent block, and then redstone line on the bottom and the top. They'll go out. This is on because this is the O. This is off because this is going to be the plus or the X. And then back here is the comparators. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but this is locked. So say if this was off, and then you turn this on, this would be on, and this would be off, right? So this is on, and then if this turns on, this one stays on. I think this is an X, yeah, like right here, and then that's just on. So this is an plus sign because this is on, and because this one is just on, it's gonna be an O. It's like a and or whatever. I don't know what they called it. And then basically you're gonna have like from here, this enters a glass staircase. which goes all the way down to this one line, remember? From the piston powering this redstone, or pushing the redstone, it just a bunch of ladders. So like this one, because this one powers the T or plus sign, this one powers the plus sign, and this side powers the plus sign. They're going to be connected on each level. So then, the blue stuff, this is technically different. So it's going to be like this. The comparator is searching for like whatever item is in these two dispensers, which are going droppers, which are going into each other. Oh my gosh, it literally says it right there. These droppers, they're moving in between each other. You know, every time it gets powered, this comparator is seeing if there's something in there, and it's sending a redstone signal, and then turning the O on, or turning them both on. Yeah. Yes. So then the black goes into like yeah. You see how like the wool's right there, and it goes there. I don't know how this works, but it works for every time. Um, and then these like this line right here, and then the line that's below that, right? These lines, and then there's another line below that. These lines, um, reset it, the droppers, so it resets the comparators to be off, and then therefore the lamps turn off. Goes into this, which if you saw earlier, oh my gosh, my trees, was the button on the outside which turns it off. Reset. It takes a little bit, but yes. Theoretically, you can make it faster. I'm just not very smart. I just know how to put things together. And I think that was it. Was that it? Um, oh, yeah, and then this. Good to go in 3 seconds. Um, you really don't need that. But the good to go, all that is because if you press it too fast, or at least on my version, if you press it too fast, right? Like that's an O, that's off. And if I press another button, it's still going to be a X because this pulse extender, it extends the pulse. So this, the plus sign will be active, or this will be pushed up or down for way too long. So that's why I need to wait until it goes back up. But otherwise, I can go slow through everything. And then, yeah. And then you can just build it by yourself using the footage of that camera. Oh my gosh. You can also, these black lines, you can probably smush them down. I was just really, really clumsy with them. Pulse extender. And you really don't need this stuff. Not, or no, you do need that stuff. You just don't need this extra piston and all that. You can just have a staircase that goes down into this, and then it's good to go. Yeah, and then this was like the hardest part. It's really funny because the way I got this was watching the video, but like they didn't actually show it, so I had to like fill in some parts. So I just made it for Bedrock. This also works for Java. But yeah, that is how you make the both versions technically of the Tic Tac Toe. Hope you liked it, and yeah, can't wait to make more stuff.